Hello, everyone. Are you focused on staying active, strong, and independent as you age? Then you're exactly where you need to be. Today, we're diving into something that often gets overlooked: how certain fruits, while generally considered healthy, may actually be working against your legs. That's right. Some of the most common fruits in your kitchen could be quietly draining your energy, weakening your muscles, and slowing down your recovery, especially if you're over 50. But don't worry. Once you understand which fruits to limit and why, you can start making smarter choices to protect your leg strength and overall mobility. So stay tuned, because we're about to reveal 7 fruits that may be silently weakening your legs, and what to do instead to keep them strong, steady, and energized. Kicking off our list at number 1, we have a familiar fruit that's often seen as a convenient, healthy snack: overripe bananas. Soft, sweet, and easy to digest, they might seem like a great option for breakfast or a midday bite. But when it comes to leg strength in older adults, they may not be as harmless as they seem. As bananas ripen, their starches convert into simple sugars. This change makes them significantly higher on the glycemic index, meaning they can cause a fast rise in blood sugar followed by a crash in energy levels. For seniors, this can be particularly problematic. These fluctuations can reduce stamina and lead to sluggish muscle performance, especially in the legs where strength and endurance are already harder to maintain with age. But there's another hidden issue: potassium. Bananas are rich in this important mineral, but when consumed in excess, especially if kidney function is declining, it can lead to an electrolyte imbalance. This imbalance can interfere with how nerves fire, which may cause cramping, twitching, or weakness in the lower limbs. It doesn't mean you need to cut out bananas completely. Instead, consider choosing firmer, less ripe ones with lower sugar content and eating them in moderation. Pairing bananas with a protein or healthy fat, like nut butter or yogurt, can also slow sugar absorption and help support better energy and muscle function. So next time you grab a banana, take a moment to consider how ripe it is and how it could be impacting your leg strength. Moving on to the second item on our list, we have a fruit that's often praised for its sweetness and convenience: grapes. Whether you snack on them fresh or add them to salads, grapes seem like a harmless treat. But when it comes to leg strength, especially in seniors, there's more to consider than meets the eye. You see, grapes are extremely high in natural sugars, particularly glucose and fructose, and they contain very little fiber. This combination means the sugar from grapes is absorbed rapidly into your bloodstream, causing sharp blood sugar spikes followed by sudden crashes. These fluctuations can leave you feeling fatigued and may interfere with how well oxygen and nutrients are delivered to your muscles. But the issue doesn't stop at energy crashes. Over time, repeated glucose spikes can stiffen small capillaries and blood vessels, reducing circulation, especially to the legs, where consistent blood flow is crucial for strength, balance, and recovery. Poor circulation in the lower body can lead to heavy, aching legs or that tired, dragging sensation after just a short walk. For seniors with prediabetes or slow metabolism, this effect is even more pronounced. That's why it's important to limit grape intake, especially when eaten in large quantities or as a daily snack. You don't need to cut them out completely, but try to enjoy them with a protein source like cheese or nuts to blunt the sugar absorption and support more stable energy. So next time you're reaching for a handful of grapes, think twice. They might be doing more harm to your leg strength than you realize. Next up, at number 3 on our list, we have a fruit that's often seen as the perfect summer snack: watermelon. Cool, juicy, and hydrating, it seems like an ideal option for hot days. But when it comes to leg strength in older adults, watermelon may not be quite as harmless as it seems. Despite its refreshing appeal, watermelon is made up of over 90% water and contains very little fiber, protein, or fat. This means it digests extremely quickly and causes a rapid rise in blood sugar. For seniors, these quick sugar spikes followed by energy crashes can leave the legs feeling heavy, shaky, or drained of strength. Not ideal when mobility and stability are already concerns. There's also its mild diuretic effect to consider. Because it encourages urination, consuming watermelon in large quantities may lead to a loss of vital electrolytes like sodium and magnesium, both crucial for muscle contraction and nerve function. This can contribute to muscle cramping, poor recovery, and even dizziness during movement. That doesn't mean watermelon has no place in your diet. Moderation is key. A small serving can still be a refreshing treat, especially if paired with foods that offer protein or healthy fats to balance the sugar load. But if you're frequently eating large bowls of watermelon, especially without other nutrients, it may be silently working against your leg strength. So while it might quench your thirst, too much watermelon could leave your legs feeling weaker than you'd expect. Coming in at number 4, we have dried apricots. A snack often seen as a convenient, nutrient-dense alternative to fresh fruit. While they may offer a sweet burst of flavor and a decent amount of iron and fiber, dried apricots can also pose hidden challenges for seniors concerned with leg strength and energy. Let's start with the sugar concentration. Because water is removed during the drying process, the natural sugars in apricots become highly concentrated. Just a small handful delivers a powerful sugar punch, which can spike blood glucose levels and then cause sharp crashes in energy. For older adults, this type of sugar roller coaster can drain muscles of sustained energy and increase feelings of leg heaviness or instability. But sugar isn't the only concern. Many commercial dried apricots are preserved with sulfur dioxide, a compound used to maintain color and extend shelf life. In some people, especially seniors with compromised kidney or liver function, sulfites can interfere with detoxification and may increase toxin buildup in the body. This can affect circulation and oxygen delivery to muscles, leading to weakness or cramping in the lower body. That doesn't mean you need to eliminate dried fruit entirely. Instead, opt for unsulfured versions and enjoy them in small amounts, ideally paired with nuts or seeds to stabilize their impact on blood sugar. And always remember, what seems like a healthy snack may not always align with your body's specific needs as you age. So before you reach for that next handful of dried apricots, take a moment to consider how they might be affecting your legs more than you realize. Our number 5 pick is a tropical favorite enjoyed for its sweetness and juicy texture: pineapple. While it's often praised for its high vitamin C content and digestive enzymes, pineapple may also come with drawbacks, especially for seniors trying to maintain strong, pain-free legs. The primary concern with pineapple lies in 2 of its natural components: sugar and acidity. Pineapple has a relatively high glycemic index, which means it can spike blood sugar levels quickly. In older adults, these spikes can contribute to inflammation and poor circulation, 2 key factors that may trigger or worsen leg discomfort, stiffness, or fatigue. Additionally, pineapple contains bromelain, a natural enzyme known for its anti-inflammatory properties in small amounts. But when consumed frequently or in large portions, bromelain may act as a mild blood thinner. Combined with pineapple's acidic nature, this can potentially aggravate joint sensitivity or create a subtle burning sensation in muscles, particularly in the lower limbs where circulation tends to decline with age. This doesn't mean you need to avoid pineapple altogether. Enjoying it occasionally in modest servings is fine, especially if it's part of a meal that includes protein or healthy fat to help balance out its sugar content. Just be mindful of how your body reacts, especially if you're already managing joint stiffness or circulatory issues. So while pineapple may seem like a refreshing and healthy snack, it's worth keeping an eye on how it affects your legs, especially over time. At number 6 on our list, we have a fruit that's rich, tropical, and bursting with flavor: mango. Often hailed for its antioxidants and immune-boosting vitamins, mangoes are a delicious way to brighten up your plate. But for seniors focused on maintaining leg strength, they may be more problematic than they appear. Mangoes are high in natural sugars, particularly fructose, a type of sugar that is processed almost entirely by the liver. In large amounts, fructose can overwhelm the liver's metabolic capacity, leading to mitochondrial stress. Mitochondria are the energy factories of your cells, including muscle cells, and when they don't work efficiently, your legs can feel more fatigued, weak, or slow to recover after activity. But there's more. That same sugar load can also contribute to vascular inflammation and poor nutrient delivery to your leg muscles, especially in older adults with slower circulation. This might show up as swelling, leg cramps, or even visible changes in the skin, such as redness or sensitivity in the lower legs. This doesn't mean mangoes are off limits. In moderation, and when eaten with a fiber-rich meal, they can still be part of a healthy diet. But if you eat mangoes frequently and notice increasing leg fatigue or discomfort, it may be time to reduce your intake and see how your body responds. So while mangoes may seem like a sweet and healthy treat, they could be silently impacting your leg strength more than you realize. Lucky number 7 on our list is one you'll often find in the pantry: canned fruit in syrup. While it may seem like a convenient way to add fruit to your diet, this version can quietly undermine your leg health, especially for older adults managing circulation or nerve sensitivity. The main issue with canned fruit isn't the fruit itself, it's the syrup it's packed in. That syrup is usually loaded with refined sugars, particularly glucose syrup or high fructose corn syrup. These added sugars can contribute to a process called glycation, where sugars damage proteins in your blood vessels. Over time, this weakens small capillaries, especially in the legs, reducing oxygen delivery to muscle tissue and increasing the risk of fatigue, cramping, and even numbness. Canned fruit may also contain preservatives that place additional stress on the liver and kidneys. When these organs are overwhelmed, they become less efficient at filtering toxins and managing fluid balance, 2 factors closely tied to leg strength, swelling, and nerve health. The good news? You don't have to give up canned fruit entirely. Choose varieties packed in water or natural juice and avoid those labeled heavy syrup. This small switch can make a big difference for your circulation and muscle function. So before you pop open that next can, take a closer look at the label. Your legs might be depending on it. And there you have it. 7 fruits that may be silently weakening your legs without you even realizing it. While fruits are often seen as nature's perfect food, it's important to remember that not all of them support muscle strength, circulation, or energy, especially as we age. By understanding how certain fruits impact your body, whether through sugar overload, poor circulation, or nutrient imbalances, you can make smarter choices that protect your legs and help maintain mobility, balance, and overall vitality. The key isn't to fear fruit, but to focus on moderation, balance, and awareness. Choose options that fuel your strength instead of draining it, and pay attention to how your body feels after each meal. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like and share it with someone who could benefit from stronger, healthier legs. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new ways to support your health naturally. Until next time, take care, stay steady, and remember, your legs carry you through life. So let's treat them with the care they deserve.